feels like forever, but it's actually not that long. I think it's less than 4 weeks.
Yeah, so. It's not been too long, has it? But yeah, it does. It's great to see you again.
Thank you.
And what a jam-packed show. Oh my goodness.
We've got it all laid out.
We've got lots of fantastic deals and lots that is brand new to you here at HobbyMaker as well. And before we get stuck in, because I know we've got a brilliant basket opener, but just tell us a little bit about Stamps by Me, Tony, and where did this all begin for you?
Where do I start? So we're approximately 15 years old now. I was a police officer I left the job to follow my passion for craft when my mum died, and it's just grown from there. So now we are everywhere, literally everywhere. We are a global brand. We are in the States next week on HSN, QVC Germany, and we are here as well. And we just love to bring you product that's going to make you amazing crafters. So make you look and feel actually better than you are with little to no effort. So very conceptual, but very rewarding in the same time.
Very rewarding. And that's what's fantastic as well. If you're brand new today, if you've never crafted before, this could well be the show for you. But equally, if you've been crafting for years and years and years, you can get stuck in and you're going to make absolutely gorgeous things. Lots of you watching today adore Stamps by Me. You're already avid followers and avid fans. Message in, tell us what you love. Send your makes in as well. We always love to see what you do.
We love the makes.
Definitely. We're starting with a bit of a basket builder.
Yeah.
Because the deal is just too good to miss, really, isn't it?
Well, we've got to start with a deal. We like to start with a deal at Stamps by Me because even though I've been around for quite a long time, there's still customers that go, who are you? And that's fine. So these are great introductory prices for those that maybe are just dipping their toe with a new brand, trying a new brand, or wanting to try something different maybe.
Yeah.
So with this particular basket builder, normally we would bring you paper bundles, but today I've changed it up. We're doing a stamp and paper. So you're going to get the A5 abstract tiles, which is those 4 mini tiles, which are brilliant for background. So you've just seen the lovely show there with Tracy Hayes products, okay, and the beautiful backgrounds. These are in a stamp format though, so if you love like the cutie element of those designs, that everything's going to work together. So and I didn't say this in my opening speech really, but as crafters we all have our own style. But what's brilliant about the brands that come here, everybody's products literally work with everybody else's products as well.
And it's so important. I think we always say this, that you don't have to box yourself into one thing or one brand or one this, one that. Use it all together.
I've always said strength in numbers, guys. You know, you do not have to shop from one brand. We encourage you shop from everybody. Just enjoy it. So you get your 4 tiles in that one.
Great as well. I've never seen them anything like it. These kind of almost like Escher.
Beautiful in gold embossed.
Oh,
so you get your 4 tiles in there, and then you're going to get the paper pad as well, which is awesome because it has that marble effect. The true Stamps by Me with the colours, the sort of like gold flecks in there, the marbling as well. So this stamp set is normally at $17.99, and then the paper pad is $678.99. So literally you're getting a great starting point here with your lovely
for 15 quid.
I know.
4 nice size stamps as well, and little papers.
Papers are beautiful. So if you know our reflection collections and our watercolour stamps, our lamination stamps, these work incredibly well with this. So if you stamp the squares onto here and then put a flower, whatever it may be in front of you, have instant cards. And we love papers that are going to give you instant, beautiful cards. Now, you try and do that yourself. You cannot do that yourself.
You can make and sell with everything as well, can't you, Tony?
Sell as much as you like with everything on there as well.
Beautiful. Now, we've got a big stock for this. 10% has already gone. You're getting everything you see there, all 4 of those fantastic tile stamps. And that beautiful paper pad as well. I say paper pad, it's cardstock really, isn't it? Because it's, you know, really, really great GSM in there as well. So £15, BAOT28 is your code. Okay, we're approaching 20% now of that, so it is flying out the door. Keep on coming through. This next collection, oh my goodness, every time you've brought your reflections here,
lamination and
reflection. Oh my gosh,
it's like what I just said, it's a conceptual element of it, because before when you did reflections you had to stamp it onto some acetate, then reflect it down. It was just
really
so
complicated.
Despite everybody saying it was so easy, I could never do it. We didn't get a good sort of like stamp underneath. So like this, there's got to be an easier way to this guy. So when we did lamination, we cut the corner for watercolouring. So now you're watercolour artists with lamination, and with these, you're going to get the reflection without reflecting down.
It's so clever, this, because it's just, and I think this is what's so fantastic when you have someone like yourself who is a crafter through and through. You've seen a sort of something you struggled with or you found hard, and you've answered that problem, which means for everybody, you're allowing them to create amazing reflections like this. Imagine being able to do this on your cards and for it to look this professional and do it
with
easily.
one stamp. So if you've got the lovely pattern papers with the scenes in the back, our bumper paper packs you all love, but equally if you are a little bit more advanced and you can do a reflection, of course you can go ahead and cut the bottom off if you want to, or if you want to do your own ink blending as well, because you have got the capability to do a great ombre. I don't. So if you have the capability to do it, then you can create these looks.
This is absolutely incredible, and we're not stopping at $35.98. You're getting both sets, okay, absolutely phenomenal, and you're getting all of this today for just $29.99, which is
you have them all
insanely good.
And they're done. We're moving on.
These are gorgeous.
So let's just show you. So this is what we were saying about. So you stamp it all, and then you go in and stamp the top again a little bit darker, and you get the reflection. And then the background is obviously the background in one of the stamps here. So you can see you've got your background, you've got the capability to do them in a different colour, a lighter colour, a darker colour. But team them up with all of the lovely colours, so you get the instant sort of like perspective on cards. I love cards. I keep saying it every time, but everybody's sick of hearing me. But I love cards that tell a story.
Yeah.
You know, these tell a story. You could see yourself sat on a bench with a mug of coffee, with kids. Start looking. Well, have you seen them two birds? Look at them two birds there. Look at reflection in that water there. So add a white highlighter pen if you want to. So maybe you're not a inker and you get cramp in your hands and you're not able to do that sort of like colour gradient. Maybe you want to stamp them onto our papers. So you've all got the lovely papers. Maybe you've got some from other brands as well. I mean, Hunky Dory's here today. They do papers. So, you know, have a look at the papers in your stash. Everything will work. Stenciling.
It's just, they look so professional straight away, don't they? Look at that. It's all completely different.
You want to sort of like be a bit more artistic in design. Add some splats. Maybe just add a drop of ink into some water. It's like pieces of art, you know. So dependent upon the level, what I like about our reflection collection is the entry level is the bare minimum. You don't have to be advanced to start this process, but what it will enable you to do is then pull all of the other bits and pieces from your stash, like your embossing powders, your gel pens, your inks, and build and create the most beautiful sort of like...
I always feel like with this one, you could do like, you could do it seasonally, or you could have sort of morning, noon and night, and kind of have a little triptych of them to put on the wall as well. They really lend themselves to wall art as well,
and if you reverse the embossing into white and then drop some colour on top, you'd have a white one, which is very summer-esque, isn't it? And then if you change it up with some vellums and things, so you don't have to be the like clean black straight onto bright colours and things like that.
That looks amazing.
That's not painted, guys. That is just literally the stamp inked up with ink, sprayed with a little bit of water to give you a fuzzy effect, to push that background back, and then these have been stamped perfectly at the front.
Gorgeous. Look at this. We're heading to a 30% off.
Don't buy them all, guys. I've got 2 shows today.
I know, so got me fast. There's no chance of that by the looks of things. Keep on coming through. GYOT82. But look how many different styles, how many different colour palettes, and then a gorgeous tag like that as well. It's just
so many options, and it takes little to no effort. We would say at Stamps by Me, these are fast cards, fast lane card making. We love anything. When you get that rat-a-tat-tat at that door, and somebody says, "Have you got a card?" and you're like, "Oh, I am a card maker, but I don't make cards." you know the scene.
That's it. It's just, I cannot get over that though. They're 2 big stamps that you've got there as well. A5 size, and you've got them both for $29.99.
I will show the size actually.
Mega.
It's a bit silly of me to leave them in the pack.
There we go.
The large
jam-pack
as well.
Enjoy the day and live the moments. Absolutely gorgeous. Time to relax. Thank you. Great things are coming. Then you've got congratulations. You've got stop wishing and make it happen. What a brilliant, brilliant sentiment. Be you. Hello. You are so loved. These are just stunning, and you've got everything you see there for $29.99. It's a no-brainer, really.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Dipping your toe for the first time is a great start.
Yeah, that's
great
it.
for guys' cards too.
Oh yeah, they're just gorgeous. Right, we have for you, and I know this is just going to fly out the door. These are all perfect pots. Honestly, this is like, if I could, I'd go out and just, I want to get into macrame. I want to have all these lovely hanging pots. You know, when you see in interior design magazines and things, you think, oh yeah, I need to redo the house.
The thing is, when you start one room though, the rest of it looks dirty.
Well,
I've been there over and over.
Well, we've got our upstairs is all lovely now, but our downstairs we just need to
And then you'll do downstairs and then upstairs will look like it needs.
It's always the way. These are fantastic.
So this is perfect pot. So you're probably thinking, okay, I love that. I love how it's built together. I love how the system works. These are sort of like your layering dice in such a way. So let me show you how they come in the packet, because it comes in one packet. Done of the days are separating everything in 9 million packets, so it looks like you get more for your money. We're over it, right? So here, let me just show you what you actually get for your money in this actual packet. So you get, it says 10 pieces down the side. What that basically means is 10 plates.
Okay.
Overall, there are 22 dies in this. So let me just show you. So let me just show you piece by piece. So you've got your plate of your 3 macrame, like the wool basket type effect. You've got sort of like some base layers here that can sit in the macrame baskets, or they can sit as pots on like a bottom. Then you get all of the little embellishments here for the florals that you can build up. Look at that on a plate.
Wow.
There's no faffing.
You're not taking time, little dies.
I cringe when I see the dies all loose. I'm like, there's just no way.
We're gonna lose them.
It might make beautiful cards, but I ain't faffing with 1 centimetre dies, not a chance. So you've got that there, then you turn it over.
Oh my God.
And then you get your layering. So these elements here sit on top of these here, so you can create dimension. You also get your sprigs in the base of here, and then over on this other one here, you get a watering can and some more layers and some more sprigs, which build the most beautiful baskets, pots. You can do watering cans that are totally filled, so you get like, it's basically 3 dies in the pack. So 1 A5, 2 A5, 3 A5. It's just that we've done it on 1 carrier sheet rather than 3.
I mean, again, look at how unique and how different the cards can be. You've got this one here, and then you can see the gorgeous bright colours in that one. And then look at this with the sort of pastels in the background, very soft, very gentle. Really, really striking how you can change these up so much. That's lovely as well, isn't it?
That is a lovely die. Now, you're probably looking at these thinking, I like the papers in there, Tony. Stand by your beds. We've got some nice papers that coordinate beautifully with as well. So you can basically see, just add a hue to that watering can. You've got that grayscale sort of like as if it's been sat in the garden for a long time. And then you've got all of the embellishments to build in, which you can do in any colour. You see this one, which is quite vintage, and then you've just seen the bright one over there that's got those beautiful, beautiful, bright and vibrant colours. So if you want to do them in watercolour, cut them in watercolours. But the system is just a quick, easy build system. So one sits on top of the other, and you can create the most real basket. So you tuck the foliage in the middle, at the front, at the back. So this is just one element of this sort of concept, guys. So this is sort of like the hanging baskets, the pots, and your watering can. But coming up, we have papers to boot, so they're going to match, so you can build the macrame baskets hanging in front of baths and swings and couches and chairs on porches and things like that. I'll show you that in a second.
Just works beautifully, doesn't it? And again, completely different, 2 very different cards.
Pretty. And when you run them through as well, now what I love about this particular die is because of how they are on the plate system, when you run them through, you can actually make 3 cards because it cuts all of the 3 elements. It sort of like pushes you into making, if you're making 1 card, make 3, because all of the bits and pieces are there. So get a little carrier sheet or a little packet, put all your little bits and pieces in, and then you can build them all together and then lay them out on cards, because they're not, you know, the one and doing 1 card at a time. No,
there's so much in there.
Time building them all up.
When you sort of add it, not just with the elements, you've got 10 of the plates in there, but when you look at all the different cuts that you're getting, $34.99 as well, it's incredible.
An incredible value when you think about them being like $19.99 a die.
It's like 94p a die.
Yeah, you're getting 3 sets of dies in there, so you're getting 60
fabulous
dies in 1 pack.
Really, really incredible. There's lots of you coming through. We've got big stock for you. Heading towards 10% of that stock already going. So do keep on checking out and just be mindful of your baskets. I've said it once, I'll say it again. It is first come, first serve here at HobbyMaker, because we're live, because we're interactive. So don't think you can put something in your basket, head off, make your cup of tea, and then come back because it might be gone. Someone else might have nabbed it. Okay, so very important to check it out. Okay. Now we've got for you.
That's right. The end one.
Yes. Now this is really, really clever as well, because this is you're making everyone like a